Tammy Slaton, the star of everyone's favorite TLC reality show, has left fans speechless with her latest life-changing decision. Why did she choose to marry this older gentleman? What's the real story behind their love that has the internet buzzing? In this video we uncover the heartwarming and surprising details of this unlikely romance that will leave you reaching for tissues. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss a second of this captivating journey. The 1,000-Pound Sisters London episode, titled Bangers and Clash, Season 6, Episode 9, is undoubtedly one of the most entertaining pieces of reality TV I've ever seen. Cast trips in reality shows are almost always a recipe for chaos, laughter, and drama, and this episode is no exception. Watching the Slaton family venture outside their Kentucky comfort zone into the bustling, historic streets of London, England, is pure gold. The mix of cringeworthy cultural clashes, hilarious misunderstandings, and underlying family tension makes for a thoroughly engaging hour of television. From the very beginning, you know you're in for a treat. The episode kicks off with the family arriving in London, wide-eyed and overwhelmed. They hop into one of the iconic black cabs, a staple of British transportation. This is where the first of many memorable moments unfolds. The family is fascinated by the cab, especially the fact that it's large enough to fit all of them comfortably. But the highlight of this scene is Amy Slaton's declaration about the reason for their trip. "Our mom always said we were related to the Queen of England." The cab driver, initially assuming it's a joke, quickly realizes she's dead serious. His confessional is priceless. "They said they're possibly related to the Queen. I've heard that many times, but this is the first time someone actually meant it." The absurdity doesn't end there. Throughout the trip, the family repeatedly brings up their supposed royal lineage, much to the bemusement of the locals they encounter. It's the kind of over-the-top claim that perfectly encapsulates the Slaton family's unique brand of humor and cluelessness, making it impossible not to laugh. During the same cab ride, Amanda Halterman takes it upon herself to mock British terminology. When the cab driver explains that what Americans call a sidewalk is referred to as pavement in the UK, Amanda quips, "That's sidewalk, honey." This cultural insensitivity continues in a confessional segment, where Amy and Tammy attempt British accents that are, quite frankly, atrocious. These moments of cultural missteps are as cringy as they are funny, setting the tone for the rest of the episode. Given Tammy's mobility issues, the family's itinerary avoids excessive walking. Their first major activity is a ride on one of London's iconic double-decker sightseeing buses. Predictably, this leads to more hilarity. Amy, in her usual unfiltered manner, begins yelling at pedestrians from the top deck. She shouts things like, "Hey, how are you?" and "hello" in a painfully exaggerated British accent, all while doing an exaggerated Queen wave. Misty Slaton Wentworth, clearly mortified, scolds her, "Sit down. You ain't got no home training." Amy's antics highlight the family's fish-out-of-water experience in a foreign country and leave viewers alternately laughing and cringing. The family eventually hops off the bus at Buckingham Palace, where Amy's behavior reaches new heights of embarrassment. She approaches the stoic palace guards and, in her terrible British accent, asks, "You got tea yet?" Surprisingly, the guards take her antics in stride, even engaging in brief conversation. It's moments like these that perfectly showcase the mix of humor and second-hand embarrassment that makes the episode so compelling. Underlying all the comedic relief is the simmering tension between Tammy and Amanda. The two sisters have been at odds since Tammy's release from rehab. Tammy's house had been broken into while she was away, forcing her to move into a property owned by Amanda. This arrangement sparked a feud, with Tammy accusing Amanda of being a neglectful landlord who failed to make necessary repairs. The tension boiled over in previous episodes, culminating in a family meeting where Amanda threw Tammy out of her house. Tammy stormed off, declaring Amanda forever dead to her. While the two managed to remain mostly civil during the London trip, the unresolved issues between them are palpable, adding an undercurrent of drama to every interaction. The climax of the episode occurs at a traditional British pub. The family gathers for a meal, but things take a turn when Tammy struggles to climb the steep, narrow stairs to their table. Her visible discomfort frustrates Amy, who feels the situation could have been avoided if the family had been seated downstairs. Amy's frustration quickly escalates into a full-blown meltdown. She begins complaining loudly, swearing, and drawing the attention of other patrons. Amanda tries to calm her down, urging her to let it go, But Amy snaps back, taking off her microphone and storming out of the pub. In her confessional, Amy reveals the deeper emotional turmoil driving her outburst. She confides that she feels unappreciated by her family, dropping a bombshell: "I won't be a part of the family now." Her dramatic exit serves as the perfect cliffhanger, leaving viewers eager to see how the family will address this new rift in future episodes. Despite the tension and occasional cringe, what makes Bangers and Clash so enjoyable is the sheer authenticity of the Slaton family. Their unpolished, unapologetic personalities shine through, whether they're awkwardly navigating cultural differences or hashing out deeply personal issues. The combination of humor, drama, and heartfelt moments creates a viewing experience that is as entertaining as it is relatable. If you're in the mood for a good laugh and a healthy dose of reality TV drama, I highly recommend watching this episode. The 1,000-Pound Sisters London trip is a masterclass in why family vacations make for such compelling television. You can stream the show in the US on Hulu and see for yourself why Bangers and Clash is an instant classic. Tammy Slaton, one of the stars of 1,000-Pound Sisters, has recently been hinting at the possibility of leaving her home state of Kentucky, and as a devoted fan of the show, I can't help but worry about what this might mean for the future of the beloved series. Since its debut in 2020, the unscripted show has always been filmed in Kentucky, where the producers benefit from the state's generous tax incentives for film and television productions. These rebates undoubtedly help keep the show financially viable, and any disruption to the filming location could pose significant challenges. However, my concern goes beyond logistics. Tammy is undeniably one of the show's biggest stars, and her potential departure raises questions about whether the series could continue without her. The heart of 1,000-Pound Sisters lies in its portrayal of the Slaton family, with the series chronicling the weight loss journeys of Tammy, 38, and her younger sister, Amy Slaton, 37. Over the years, both sisters, along with several of their siblings, have undergone incredible transformations, shedding significant amounts of weight and sharing their struggles and triumphs with viewers. Tammy's journey, in particular, has been nothing short of remarkable. Since her television debut, she has undergone bariatric surgery and achieved an astonishing weight loss of 500 pounds, going from over 700 pounds to just